I remember when Michael Jackson died, I was down the shore and I went to the grocery store and I walked in and there was what the fuck was it was a Michael Jackson song that was playing. What the fuck was it? What's his like most popular slow song?
You Were Not Alone.
You were.
No.
Oh,
Uh,
God damn it.
did he have other
Oh,
slow songs?
he had a couple.
it wasn't Human Nature.
Man in the
Man in the
Mirror.
Mirror.
Yeah, oh yeah, it was Man in the Mirror.
Mm.
And I'm walking around fucking the supermarket listening to Man in the Mirror. And as I turn out of the aisle, I emerge at the front of the store and everybody's singing Man at the Beer, Man in the Mirror. And it
Oh.
was just like and recognizing one another singing, like I think a lot of people started like crying or on the verge of tears.
Yeah.
And then even I'm aware of everything that's happened. I've seen all the fucking documentaries, and it's like, yeah, he fucked those kids, and like, yeah, I still love Billie Jean.
I still tell myself he didn't fuck the kids. I still tell myself that,
Yeah.
but I know the truth. I know the truth.
Dude, there's a video. I'll see if I can find it and send it to you. But it was something I watched on YouTube where it was a lady showing a news person around the house, around Neverland.
Oh, one of his maids, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And dude, there was one room that she takes him in. It's like a closet in Michael Jackson's bedroom where she opens up. There's like a child-sized fucking door, and it's like a crawl space big enough for a couple people. And it's just like, all right, well, thanks for fucking feeding my nightmares for the rest of my fucking life.
Yeah, now I have to grit my teeth extra hard to enjoy Billie Jean. Like you're just barely hanging on to enjoying the song. No, it's still a good song. Fuck those kids, though.
But yeah, in addition to him, R. Kelly is one that I don't think I can give up, man.
Because you like, I always forget how many like hits R. Kelly has. Like
Yeah.
how many like, just like like Same Girl, him and Usher. Like you don't think about like he has a song, I'm a Flirt. Oh man.
Yeah, there's so many, dude. There's something that he has on fucking Sirius XM where it's a live performance, and I'm a Flirt is one of them,
Yeah.
and it's Your Body's Calling is in that one, and it's hard to like not get chills watching that because it captures the essence of what he does best, aside from fuck teenage girls, but then also he sounds as great live as he does on a recorded track.
Mhm.
Was he the
So-
one that has there's the video of like he just lets women like towel him off in the
Yeah.
front of the shit,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
standing on the front of the stage, and he's just got like the mic like this, and they're just like toweling him. And then like at one point, the woman like towels off his tongue.
Dude,
Yeah.
that's baller as hell. That's so baller.
I remember when I watched that, I felt like I had fuzz in my mouth. I felt like I had like, I was like,
Yeah, let's see fucking Luciano Pavarotti pull that off. Oh, to that point, I watched something cool about Pavarotti. And this was another baller move. He left his wife for his side bitch at one point, and on his deathbed, he got his wife to show up and feed him homemade spaghetti.
wow, was he fat on his
Oh,
deathbed?
morbidly obese.
Man, imagine being super fat and just having spaghetti shoveled into your fucking face. Mamma mia.
That's like emperor shit, like you get fed grapes. Oh.
I had that one time when I went on vacation with my wife, and I just drank too much, and I just wanted to get a pizza, and we found a pizza place that was open late, and I was one of those times where you know that you're gonna fall asleep before you could actually enjoy eating, and if you eat, you're probably gonna be up all night with fucking heartburn.
Yeah.
But I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna eat anyway. And I sat up at like a 45-degree angle in bed and had my wife feed me 4 slices of pizza.
Did it feel amazing though? How did you feel on the inside?
My mouth felt great. It was like,
Damn, we just lost my.
oh,
we do
but my
lost the-
body, my body.
Damn, let me real quick welcome our guest LeMaire Lee. LeMaire, host of hit internet right now internet comedy game show Feud, which we all just did together, and it was fucking sick. LeMaire, welcome. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you for having
buddy.
me. It's a long time, first time. Well, I'm really happy to. You guys don't understand how happy I am to be here.
Well, the Feelings Mutual do because we just did Lemaire's show, and Lemare has a show that comes on Facebook 3 times a week. You put it up on YouTube eventually, though, right?
I should. I will. I will now.
But it's called Feud, and people offer very unpopular opinions, and they're pitted against one another. So somebody will state an unpopular opinion, and then the other person they're going against has to state the flip side to that argument.
Yeah,
it's really fucking fun.
What are the topics usually like, Lemaire?
They're usually like this. I try to, when people send it to me, I try to stir them away from like controversial things, but like if it's something I want to hear, I'll try to make it work. You know.
Huh. What do you define as controversial? Because one of Mike's positions was that R. Kelly should be uncanceled, and I think one of mine was that when racism ends, black people should get 6 extra months of racism.
Those are in the category of things I want to hear.
Okay.
Yeah,
I gotta hear what's off limits for you now.
It's just it just depends on like how close it is to things happening.
Again, dude, weird week for either of those.
Yeah. I have bad judgment. That's also a part of the show.
No way, that was a lot of fun. And you weren't like a fucking corny asshole about anything stupid that we said, because I don't know. Anytime you have to stay focused and also make something up as you go along, some will call it improv. I mean, you're bound to bristle somebody up if you're saying actually something fucking funny.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry. Go ahead, Lemaire.
No, go ahead. That's what I try to make it that way. So like everyone has fun and feels free to say what they want. Yeah.
That's the most American game show of all time.
Yeah, we support First Amendment rights, maybe even Second Amendment rights.
You ever think about getting a gun?
Every single day.
Yeah, I'm thinking about.
We should all go
every
together
day right now.
Let's go together.
I want a two-hander. I don't want a handgun. I want a two-hander.
Like one of those.
No, like an assault rifle.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, just something that looks scary.
Yeah.
Because
I was thinking a long pistol.
There's so many fake I have airsoft guns left over from a sketch years ago, and I feel like if someone pointed a handgun at me now, I'd be like, that's an airsoft gun. That's not even fucking real. Like, I've seen these too much. So now I'm like, I need something with 2 hands. Yeah. I put a laser on the front of it, get a smoke machine, that kind of shit.
Does the smoke machine come off the gun? So like before you shoot the gun, there's smoke.
Oh, that would be convenient. Then I don't have to fucking plug anything in and like roll it out.
Yeah.
Because that's what's always sick. Like in the movies when there's a little bit of like steam or smoke and the laser from the gun just like cuts through it a little bit. That's how you know, like, yeah, this fucking rules, dude. Look at that. Paint my fucking cheeks every night just so I can wake up like a commando. I'm not about taking an L in my own house.
Yeah.
Tim, will you paint my cheeks? Because I don't think I could reach back there.
Woodland camo cheeks.
Just gonna see my ass rise. Just come above like a crocodile's eyes in the water.
I'm chasing Mike through the woods with a boner, and I'm like, where the fuck are his cheeks, dude? I can't penetrate him. This week's been crazy because of all that stuff. So I haven't slept much. I've been up until about 4 a.m. every night just because of the constant explosions.
Yeah.
And
they're setting ATMs on fire.
They're just blowing up the ATMs, dude.
I mean, it is smart. I would blow up an ATM.
I support it.
Yeah.
Just do it quieter. Would you mind keeping it down when you blow up ATMs?
Yeah, can't you just fucking pry it open, you asshole?
Yeah.
Put your card in and type in your PIN. It will give you fucking money, you piece of shit.
Yeah. I don't know if that's how you can tell that it's black people blowing up ATMs, but that's how you can tell it's not Asians, because they'd have like a tiny computer with like a special cable that would like unlock it very quietly.
Yeah, like choo-choo.
Yeah. It'd be like trying out every possible combination of passwords to open it, and be like, "Come on, I need 5 more minutes." These dudes are just putting fucking dynamite on it. Actually, I think there was a white dude doing it too, and he blew himself up.
Yeah, fucking idiot.
Yeah, that fucking rules though.
Yeah, that's a cool way to die.
If you blow yourself up exploding an ATM, I'm sorry, you are the fucking man.
Yeah. That's like dying for the boys.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, because it had to be open after that. If it killed a guy, it definitely opened an ATM.
Did you grab the money?
Yeah. Sorry, Jeff. Thanks for the $40,000.
That is pretty wild that like he made that sack. He fell on that fucking grenade essentially. Mm-hmm. So instead of saving Private Ryan, he was essentially spending Private Ryan.
I have people telling me that I'm not actually hearing explosions. What I'm hearing are military vehicles driving around making explosion sounds.
You know what? That might also be true.
Yeah.
In relation, Tim, anything is real.
Yeah. I also saw one of the explosions. So they have a second truck that's going around and making explosion flashes. I can't, dude. I can't stand the fucking dorks in my life trying to tell me like military tactics, like waiters posting on Instagram, like, what you're actually seeing is this. It's a tactic that they use, and it's like, shut the fuck up, shut up.
Yeah,
It's people are blowing things up. I hear it and see it. Also, if the military, so the point of the trucks is to trick you into thinking that there's like warfare imminent. That's what the fake explosions are for. So you're going to spend $25 million on a fake sound truck when you literally could just drive around the neighborhood throwing M80s out the window instead.
Can you buy M80s in Pennsylvania?
A guy was selling them out of the trunk of his car in front of my house. So yes, I can. Yes, I can buy M80s in Pennsylvania.
I'm sorry, guys. Please don't think I'm rude eating water ice on the air, but I had to go to the dentist yesterday. My mouth really fucking hurts.
Yeah.
Are you okay, buddy?
I'm good, man. I got my water ice, man. When I'm done, I have my wife feed it to me. Man, one of the simple pleasures I have in life is being cared for.
Yeah, dudes, I gotta ask you, as a man who's wifeless, what's it like having a woman who loves you?
Oh man. Honestly,
it's so annoying, dude.
Honestly, yeah.
It's so fucking annoying.
Honestly, Lemare, I lucked out, and I really enjoy it most of the time. Some days I want to fucking kill the entire family, but 60% of the time I'm really grateful for what I have, and I just got really lucky with my wife. You know, she's very, very chill. She's very cool. You know, we like doing shit together. And she's beautiful, a great pussy, fat butt. She can heat up a fucking can of Chef Boyardee. I'll tell you that much. But overall, really good dude.
Yeah.
What do you want in your queen?
I don't know. I think they just have to be cool. Like that's like I don't know. I feel like I'm really affable, and if you're cool, I'm like, yeah, you can be around like that.
Yeah.
That is the most important aspect. Just being, just not. I don't know, man. Just taking it easy.
Yeah, I feel like a wife is supposed to be like, hey, look, you can jump off that roof, but wear a helmet and get a video. Like that. That's a wife.
Yeah, my wife never once has ever been like, we don't go out enough. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She just knows I'm not into that as much. That might be something that we have in common, but she's never just been like, how come you don't take me out?
Yeah.
Yep.
Because I'd instantly be like, oh no, what have I done? It's been so long already. What do I do now?
Yeah, dude. I don't know if my wife has made a conscious effort to do that, but I think she has me figured out. You know, whether directly or indirectly, because that shit never happens.
Yeah.
Going back to like the cool things, like there's various stages of cool. Like once she's cool, like today I had her take a dumb picture of me so I could fucking post something retarded on fucking Instagram.
Yeah.
And then there's also the variation of cool where she has sucked my dick in parking lots. It's so
dude, she's a bad boy.
Yeah. Dude, I gotta get her one of those bad boy chains like Puff Daddy used to give people who came to the record label.
It'd be funny if she had like a leather jacket with like the sleeves rolled up and fingerless gloves. Just smacking a chain on the ground like, I'm gonna suck your fucking dick in a parking lot.
Dude, I'm gonna put the gold bad boy chain over her head as she's sucking the dick.
Her gang is the Warriors.
Like, welcome to bad boy, bitch. Come out and play EA with yourself. Man, real pig. Oh, fuck. I keep biting my lip. But that's something that really keeps me in line. And it really can't be overstated is that when you have somebody who's willing to be an enormous fucking pig, it really takes away your inclination to think about what things might be outside of your relationship. Because there's never a time where I feel as though I could get something outside of my relationship that my wife wouldn't be willing to do for me.
Yeah, it keeps you focused. Like when you see you like wiggers on Instagram, like big things coming. It just keeps you like you're like that with your relationship. You're like big cum's coming. Keeps you fucking centered, dude. Keeps you grounded.
Zen.
Oh my
Although
god.
I do have to like dial her back a little bit, man, because I think I might have mentioned it before, but like she has threatened to eat my ass, and not like said she would eat my ass, but like it has been a threat, like the kind of thing where people probably get protect from abuse orders put against them for. She'll sit there and be like, "Yeah, I'm going to eat your ass one day,"
Yeah.
and I'm not ready for that, man. I think that's the kind of thing where it's like it's got to be something significant, like a special time. It's like
Save it for your retirement party.
I will, yeah.
You get a nice gold watch and get your fucking cheeks split.
It's the day of my daughter's wedding. You decide.
LeMaire, have you ever gotten your ass eaten?
No. I didn't have sex for the first time until I was 27. I'm 30 now, or I'm turning 30 this
You're
year.
a good Christian, man.
Yeah.
I'm
glad you waited, dude.
Tim's never had sex.
Yeah, I refuse. I won't. You think I'm fucking coming? Turn around and leave, dude. It's not happening here.
Dude, when cum comes knocking, he hides like Jehovah's Witnesses are at the door.
Yeah.
Miss me with that fucking cum shit, dude. I'm not about it. Wait, LeMaire, 27?
Yeah.
That is remarkable.
Yeah, I don't know if it happened. It was just, I don't think it was luck, but like it just didn't happen. Like, like you ever just make a series of mistakes every time and then just keep making a series of mistakes?
Oh, you're tenacious.
Yeah.
Damn. Do you ever wish you could have it back? You wish you could have your virginity back?
Yeah, because like once you have sex, it gives you like a fever. You're like, you got like pussy fever. It's like
you're chasing a dragon. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
You wish you could go back. I get it.
Yeah.
Man.
I'd be healthy. My brain wouldn't be tainted. I remember those days.
I remember sitting behind a kid who got pussy for the first time. I think it was sophomore year in high school, and he was describing it. And as he's describing it, he put his hands over the front edge of the desk and was like playfully humping the desk. But as he got more and more lost in the thought, you could tell like it was like taking him over. It was like a fucking virus.
He was werewolf.
Like, damn, dude, is that what it does to you? Because like, dude, because I didn't have sex in high school, man. So it was all folklore. It was all like Indian tribesmen relaying like stories of ancestors previous.
Yeah. I don't know how I didn't like my I don't know. It was because I remember like no sex, I can remember it clearly and it's pretty different.
Was it did you get a chance to like, well, or did you naturally just like hype it up in your head so much? Like how much did you build it up? Or had it began to like wane? Like, all right, dude, I can't even worry about it anymore.
Yeah, that's it waned. I was like, whatever. If it happens, it happens.
Oh,
like,
man.
Yeah.
It would have been such a payoff, dude, if you were just obsessed with it every day. And on like your 27th, like 3 days after your 27th birthday, it's like, finally, dude. But at that point, you're just like, whatever, man. Who gives a fuck? I'm never going to fucking come. I hate it.
Yeah.
LeMaire, I picture you as a candle lighter because you look like you could get a lady to come back to your place and just convince her that you are like an R&B star. And you're going to have the fucking drapes blowing, candles lit, and have her answer and say like, why should I give you this dick?
You look like you rub your hands together before you eat pussy.
Baby.
Tucks a napkin.
Dude, that would be great dad meat merch, a pussy bib.
Yeah.
I said too much, dude. Let me reel that one back in, dude. I didn't say anything. Forget that.
That's part of the fall 2020 collection. Man, that would be great, man. Just pussy attire. Just get like fucking eyebrow guards too for when you really get into it.
Yeah. Dad meat dental dams.
Dude,
have you guys ever used one of those? Because I have no idea what one would look like. You could put one right in front of my face, and I couldn't eat pussy through it.
no, no. I think it's the same material as like those little like pea shooters. You know what I'm talking about? Do you remember Sid's his pocket pea shooter, his BB pellet shooter, where you pull on the back of it, it's stretched out, and you let it go? Anyway, it was just a dental dam on the back of a funnel.
Oh man, yeah, I don't know that I could, and especially like once you start off raw dogging, whether it's raw dogging bird wise or raw dogging pussy eating wise, how do you go back from that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like there's got to be people who go to see Gallagher and they're like, I'm not wearing the fucking poncho, dude.
Yeah. There's the did you know fuck, man.
Spray me with that watermelon.
Just waiting for Gallagher.
I like a mess. I'm gonna be honest. I like a mess. You know what? I'm gonna shut the fuck up. I'm not going any further down this path.
Yeah, I like to have to get in the tub when I'm done.
Yeah.
And then you got to keep me in there. I'm like a dog. I'm scrambling all over the place. You got to tell me to stop. I'll pretend like I'm cool for a minute. I'll have suds all over my shit, and then I'll fucking bolt down the hallway. Dude. I'm pussy frenzied. Can't keep me in that tub, man. I was built to eat pussy. It's like a Terminator.
Oh man.
Yo, pussy. Yeah.
So LeMaire, since then, have you had like a serious relationship?
Yeah, I don't know. You know how girls play. Girls like to play. That's how. Yeah.
Playing too damn much.
Yeah, girls be playing too damn much.
Yeah, you're still kind of young too.
Yeah.
Only slightly younger than us, but we're young. I'm young.
Dude,
Mike's old as fuck.
Did you get married young, or like? Did you get married young?
Yeah, I had kids young. Mike, how old were you when you had kids again? I'm sorry if I'm retreading old shit here.
24.
All right, yeah. I was 22. Never regret it ever, but that's fucking incredibly young. That's incredibly young to have kids and not let it ruin your entire life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe it did, but it's pretty fucking sick. My ruined life rules.
The flip side to that, and this is one of the things that I like a lot, is that, you know, we're going to have our freedom young.
Mm-hmm.
Like my oldest is 16, my middle's 13, my son's 9. He's already self-sufficient. So I'm fucking 41 now.
Yeah.
So by the time I'm, like right now, I pretty much do what I want, but definitely by the time I'm fucking 45, I'm going to be fucking, you know, hitting the beach in Tampa.
Yeah. They're going to be showing up to prom with beers.
Oh, dude, you're going to be so fucking cool.
Oh, man. Dude, could you imagine like having kids older? I would fucking kill myself if I started having kids at like 30 and you're not done till you're like fucking 50.
Man, that's my reality.
Don't have, dude. Yeah. Or you just adopt one. You know what? If I had to adopt kids right now, I would go buy one from a Russian orphanage.
Yeah.
Why specifically Russian, Mike?
I would just like a super tough kid right off the bat, like a kid who's already dead-eyed. Like all they do is like show him fucking Reservoir Dogs all day long.
Give me the kid with the roughest sweater on right now. It's just like a brown Brillo pad all over their torso. That's the kid I want. He's not complaining.
If he cries, he cries.
LeMaire, do you want a family, dude?
I do. I want a family so bad.
Oh.
I want a family so bad, guys.
Oh man, just hearing a sweet fella like that though, that makes women fucking wet. You should advertise that more. Like, dude, I'm looking to start a family. I want to give someone my seed and just provide for them and just be a good man.
I don't want to provide. I just want to provide. I just want some kids, you know. Background.
Just wants to bust nuts and watch cartoons.
Yeah, someone to hang out with. Yeah.
I don't know. That's not far off, dude.
Yeah. LeMaire, what is your ideal scenario? Like if you had a little kid that you could take anywhere and do anything with, what would you do with them?
Oh, okay. If I deal, they like all the things I like. So we're at Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments, beating people, just
oh man,
slamming cards on tables, just winning. Yeah. So there's a dad and boy duo. We're playing tag teams and we're just crushing.
Oh man, that fucking rules. I gotta get my kids to get good at like a good video game.
Yeah.
I can get one of them on Rocket League.
Yeah.
So we can
Start
fucking
young.
dominate. They don't give a shit. They don't
No.
like cool shit. Yeah, it's crazy how fucking corny kids are. And you can't force them to like cool shit because then they're just like, absolutely not. Like the more you want them to get into cool shit, the more just like, no, it's gay. It's old gay guy stuff. Like they think PlayStation 4 is for old gay guys.
What do they like? What do kids like?
They like fucking Roblox and like shitty Minecraft videos on YouTube. It's fucking terrible, bro. I'm like, dude, I promise I'm fucking cool.
Yeah.
Tim, you got into the shit that you were into as a child. Could you tell that your dad was cool with it, or do you think he was just like, it's just going to take some adjusting?
My dad was very nice, but I think he would have been pretty happy if I got into sports.
Yeah. Dads love sports.
Yeah. See, I'm like, my kids do jujitsu. I'm like, yeah, that's fucking sick. You're good at a sport. I love it. Anything you're interested in is fine, but like, please just indulge me sometimes. Please, like, I need attention. You know what I mean? Neglected dads, dude. It's fucked up.
Yeah. No, it's a thing. It's totally a thing. Have you guys ever heard of MGTOW?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What is that?
It's it's like men going their own way. It's like dudes who are like, yeah, I don't care about women, or it's like,
Oh, actually, that name rings a bell now because that was one of the first dudes to call me a faggot because of this podcast. He was, what's it called? It's MGTOW, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a guy who had that, and then it was that, and then 2020, I think, was the last part of his YouTube username. So it was when we were on Real Ass Podcast, Tim. And he was like, and he said he hopes that our kids die, and some other pretty wild shit. So we were faggots, and he wished dead kids on us.
Which is a pretty boss wish to put on somebody. That's my main thing. When someone's got like enemies, I'm like, bro, I hope your enemies just fucking lose children. I hope it takes a long time. It's a horrible illness. So that dude ruled. That dude was right. We are faggots.
Guys, what was the most satisfying enemy downfall that you've experienced?
Oh man,
I haven't had. Okay? Does it count when like it takes someone a couple years to realize you're right?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, all right.
That's a slow burn.
Yeah, because you guys know Brendan Crick.
Yeah.
We used to do in Lancaster. We were around each other, hang out, and like he was like, he was just like, I don't know. He was just like a pussy, like just like just the worst. And I was like, dude, you're not like this. You're better than that. And then I was like, everything you believe in is going to be, you're going to not believe in it in like a couple years. And he was like, yeah, no. And yeah, and he moved in with me. He was like, yeah, you're right.
Oh man, you'd be a great dad. That's most of being a dad.
Yeah. Okay.
Dude, you should check the legal status of parenthood because you might technically be Brendan Crick's dad, depending upon how long you had to live together. You might have a common law son, dude. You might have a biracial common law son.
Yeah.
Mike, what was yours?
A kid, when I was 13, a kid who was 16 punched me for doing something I shouldn't have done, but it always rubbed me the wrong way that it was a 16-year-old who put me in check as opposed to somebody my own age. So about 5 years later, that kid got shot. He got robbed trying to buy drugs, and he got shot. That's
what's up.
Yeah, man. Very fulfilling, man. And when I heard the news, I sat back like this with my fingers tented.
Excellent.
How about you?
I have a couple, but one of my most notable ones was that this fucking dirtball kid oh my god, I don't even want to do this now. When I was growing up, there's this kid in my neighborhood. By happenstance, he was a fucking dirtball, but he was also a fucking real dickhead, and he would start shit with me, but like casually. He wasn't like a bully. He didn't like single me out. He was just a real fuckface. And it turns out he had a horrific home life, but after like just nothing but foul run-ins with this dude throughout my childhood, he died of a heroin overdose. So I mean, a tragic victory, but I came out on top yet again.
And that's what it's like being a dad.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, just nothing but restraint and like staying cool, and then eventually, you're proven right once again by heroin. That's all.
Yeah.
It's so hard, especially as you get older, and especially as you start to develop goals, to not actively root for that shit to happen. Because that's definitely like a struggle that I have. Because there's a few people in my life that have fucked with me recently to the point where it's like, when is enough enough? And I have to take measures to not get lost in that thought because it consumes me pretty easily.
How recently, bub?
It's a day by day thing. Like there's one person off the top of my head who it motivates me every time I work out, which is good. But there's something I don't have any control of this, so I try not to feed it.
Do I know about this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll when I describe it more, like when we're done, like you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. But it's something as to where like it's out of my control. I can't do anything about it, and there's to make up for like that kind of animosity that I feel because it's all consuming. Like I will literally, like when I meditate, like I will picture good things happening to this person to alleviate what I'm feeling because it fucking throws me that far off track. And this person, they're just so awful that they fucking don't deserve a fucking good thing. But in my mind, I know for my own well-being that I need to picture them having good shit happen to them to save myself from experiencing that.
And Mom, I would like you to know that I have those same feelings for you that Mike has for his.
Man, I just want to dig. I just want to
No,
pry.
no. I love my mom. She's cool. She gives me money.
Right?
Yeah.
Man, we talk a lot about enemies on here. I was talking about my neighbor enemies last week. And Mike, you pointed out something just in me rambling about it that gave me closure on it, where like they were like ruining my life, and then when their house burnt down, we shared like a quiet moment, and it just put like closure on all of it. Like I didn't have to forgive them, they didn't have to apologize, but it was like,
yeah,
I don't have to go forward in my life with fucking hate in my heart.
Yeah.
But I do still
Pollock burning of his house.
Yeah. They had a kitchen fire, and the fire department came in and smashed all their windows and broke the roof.
Oh,
yeah, it turns out they didn't even burn the house down. It was a small kitchen fire, and the fire department came in and just trashed their house.
Oh man.
So don't call, dude. Do not call. Never call 911. Don't call cops. Don't call the fire department. They're gonna fuck you.
Dude, I called 911 as a child, and they got very bad at me one time. I was petrified of somebody breaking into the house for whatever reason. And there was one night where I was up late and I heard glass breaking in the alley. So I called 911. And after I called, I told them that I thought I heard somebody breaking into a house. I didn't know it was mine or someone nearby. And it was glass breaking, but I don't know that it was somebody trying to actively break in. And like, it seemed like a fucking million cops showed up. They had a fucking dog. And they're going up and down the alley with flashlights, and it was clear that like nothing was happening, at least in my alley. And I'll never forget the look of disgust that the one cop had in knowing that I was the one who called them and made them go through all this.
The glass was actually just Steve Austin showing up at your house, just stunnering cops in the fucking street.
Yeah.
LeMaire, you ever been in a fight?
Oh man. Okay. I'm from Detroit, Michigan. I've been in a lot of fights.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I haven't been. When I moved to Pennsylvania, I stopped. Nobody tried me anymore. Yeah.
They could feel your fucking Detroit heat.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, yeah. It's like I don't know. You ever see? You guys do the BJJs?
Yeah.
You know, you ever see someone who like comes in and you're like, don't fuck with him. Like he's happy. Like don't fuck with him.
Sure. Oh, okay. You went to a new school and you had a dark past.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
That's what's up. Man.
Yeah. I remember one time, I don't know why, but kids would jump me and my brother. It's because we were big kids. That's why. So they would like jump us a lot, and that would suck because sometimes it'd be like your friend and you're like, man, we were just painting together. Why would you do that?
Yeah.
Yeah. And they're like, I don't know why I'm doing this. There's so much peer pressure.
Yeah.
Dude, that's called roid rage. Like you have roid rage, and then you have Detroit rage.
It's like you were saying earlier about the like. I don't think about them anymore because I'm sure they died in gun violence.
Nah, they just went to live on a farm.
Yeah.
They're okay.
Yeah, nice farm upstate.
They're doing great. The thing I hated about fighting, especially as a kid, was that like a lot of times in kid fights, there's no clear winner. It's just like fat haymakers and panting, and then it's like afterwards, it's like everyone's trying to like, what was the narrative? Who won the fight?
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like, no one won the fight. You both embarrassed yourselves, pissed a little bit.
Yeah, kid fights are the worst, especially because there's so many times where you get pushed into them and you really don't want to. There was one time where I remember, like, for some reason, like, classmates just decide they want two kids to fight.
Yeah.
And there's no real beef, but because kids have decided it, oftentimes it ends up happening. I'm glad this never happened because I really liked this kid and he was a really sweet guy. But when I was in fucking like 7th grade, for some reason, the class wanted me and this kid, Ashish, to fight. And it got to the point where we were standing outside and it was just like, all right, are we going to do this? So we didn't even have beef with each other. And people were like pushing us into each other to try to stir it up, but it never ended up popping off. And I was so happy because I liked him so much, man.
I got into a fight once with this kid because he called me a cheeseburger ass. And that was like, I don't know.
He wanted to eat it, dude.
Yeah, I had to fight him. We couldn't talk like that. He's like, I want to eat that cheeseburger ass. I was like, dude, not today, bro. Not today.
Cheeseburger ass. I was a fat kid. Were you fat as a kid, Lemaire?
Yeah, I'm still fat now.
Well, I'm variously fat as an adult, but I was definitely fat as a kid, and there was other fat kids, and you would still make fun of each other for being fat.
Yeah.
And one of the big things was like, taunting them with foods. Like, why don't you go eat another fucking cheesesteak? And then like one of the fat kids would be like, I don't even fucking like cheesesteaks, dude.
Yeah.
Just fucking fat bully pens. Ugh.
Mine was like when they were like when 50 Cent did the I love you like a fat kid love kid.
Oh my god.
That was the worst.
Oh my god. I was thankful to be a white kid when that line came out.
Yeah. Yeah, that was when I started listening to like Linkin Park. I was like, fuck this.
Yeah. Crawling in my stretch mark skin.
I lost like 120 pounds over like the last year and a half.
Congratulations.
Congrats, dude.
Yeah. Thank you. I don't know what I did. It just happened. I moved to Jersey City and got
cocaine.
Cocaine, yeah. Yeah. I had an addiction for a little bit. Yeah.
Man. So you're not working out at all?
No, I just like I don't know what I just like stopped eating. I didn't have money. That's what happened.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Yeah, I just like became poor and the food became worse. So I didn't want to eat. And then they had more physical jobs. I was like a photographer for like 6 months. And I like dumped chemicals in pools for 6 months. Like,
hell yeah. Did you do lifeguarding? You fucking taking your fucking shirt off, making all the fucking honeys wet?
Yeah, all the 55-year-old ladies. Yeah, they're like, ooh, I haven't seen a male in so long.
What are you doing now?
Nothing. Nothing. I'm about to have to work at a Gap outlet, which I really don't want to do.
Oh.
Yeah.
Rough, dude.
I know.
Dealing with outlet customers?
Yeah.
Like the ultimate mutants?
Yeah. They're like the worst of the worst.
Dude, do you have a Twitch channel?
It's PSSH Lee, but I don't really like play or nothing. I don't have. Man, someone stole my PS4 like in December.
What?
Oh, Jesus Christ, dude.
Yeah.
How did that happen?
I don't know. It just happened. I don't know. I was it was like the day after Chris Cotton died because it was literally it was Chris Cotton died, and then the next day someone stole they stole my computer, they stole my PS4, and yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. It was a tough week.
Oh, I'm
That's
sorry, man. I was getting real. I was about to start talking video game shit to you.
Oh, I keep up on video games. I still play. I'm good. Like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
No. Like, you got a Twitch, dude? Come fucking see me. You pick the fucking game, and you're like, yeah, dude. I was brutalized. Someone stole all my shit.
Basketball fighters every time I can, and I fucking crush. I'm good at that.
Dude, were we talking about it on the air? Us fucking throwing it down? Yeah.
Oh no, yeah, but I'm down. I'll play you at Third Strike. That's my one. Who do you use? Ken. I use.
I do.
I like to use Ken. I use Ken too.
Dude, Ken v Ken.
Yeah, it's a mirror match. Yeah.
Let's throw it down. Let's get it done one night next week.
Yeah, I'm in.
Fuck yeah. What we'll do, we'll get a lobby going, and we'll get dudes like rotating in, putting their fucking quarters up, taking winner. Twitch.tv/TimButterly. No big deal. Just fucking go to it.
You play Def Jam Fight for New York?
I have it. How do you play that online?
Parsec. It's like this cool thing. It's like Parsec it like connects your computers.
So like, am I playing Def Jam like on a PlayStation 2 emulator, and then we connect them?
Yeah. So
okay. Yeah, we could do that then.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Fuck yeah. I'm gonna wait and see how you play. I don't want to dig in too deep talking shit right now, and then have it like not be very competitive and just be like, cool, that was fun, dude. Later on, if I knew you were like spicy at fighting games, I would be needling you so hard right now.
I'm spicy at fighting games. I want you to know, I'm like real spicy.
We'll fucking see about that.
I'm not just talking. There's skill and a lot of footsies played back on my end.
You ever play Mortal Kombat with Sid?
No. Oh yeah, yes I did. He beat me and he never went.
No.
Yeah, he beat me. Yeah.
And he didn't run it back?
No.
Classic fucking Sid, dude. Sid, you're on fucking notice, dude. He's talking very spicy about Mortal Kombat. He was talking about beating McCusker. McCusker disputes it. Now I'm hearing he wins and he's like, oh, my Sega's gonna overheat. I gotta turn it off. My mom said I gotta turn it off.
I gotta blow it into this.
I'm gonna set up, dude. I'm setting something up, dude. We're gonna establish a hierarchy. We're gonna find out who's who, because I can't have this ambiguity and shit talking.
Yeah, in the fighting game, in the FGCC, the fighting game comedy community, or the FGPC, the fighting game podcast community.
I'm gonna be top dog.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, Sonic Fox?
I know of Sonic Fox. We've never met.
Okay. Well, he's you gotta get a persona.
We've talked about Sonic Fox, I think, before on here. The gay black furry who is like the best fighting game player in the world.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. He's the man. He's so I love watching him play because he gets so hype. Have you ever watched? Okay, all right. My brother put me onto this. Have you ever watched like Smash Bros. Kids get mad when they lose?
Yeah, they spurg out hard.
Yeah. Oh my god, they break the games. Oh my god, it's so crazy.
They smash controllers. Also, isn't there a thing at like Smash Brothers tournaments where like they have like hygiene issues?
Yeah,
they have like Febreze rules and shit like that.
Yeah, they smell. Yeah.
Is that a real thing where they're like they will spray people with Febreze?
Yeah, because they smell so bad. Yeah, they just don't like. My brother said they just only are concerned with being good at Smash, so they don't care about anything else.
Yeah, well, I mean, they're high level. I mean, if you think Michael Jordan would approach Smash Brothers in a different way, you're lying to yourself. If Michael Jordan picked Smash Brothers instead of basketball, he would stink like shit today.
He's totally autistic. That makes sense. That makes so much sense.
Yeah.
He's consumed with winning. That's his thing.
LeMaire, do you have any suspects in regards to who stole your PS4?
No. I let it go, Mike. It's a long time.
Man. I want you to get a PS4 again, man.
It's okay. It's been better for me not to have it because I've been able to like do more other things. And
what are you getting into?
Yeah. Huh?
What are you getting into?
Like I'm trying to write more and just goofy stand-up stuff. That's it's allowing me to like think about other things I should be doing, like Feud. Like it helped me come up with doing it online.
Can you talk more about Feud and explain to people like how that came about, what it is, and like what some of your highlights have been with having people on there?
Yeah. Oh, tonight was totally a highlight, guys.
Oh man, thank you.
Yeah. Feud's like it's a game show of hilariously bad opinions There was another. It used to be. Okay, it's a long history with that show. It started in like 2015. It was me and a lady named Amanda Taylor. She was at a mic, and I yelled at her because she was talking about guns or something. I was like, "You ain't never touched a gun anyway." And she was like, "This will be a good show." So we started the show. We did it at Good Comedy Theater for like a couple years, and then
When you were still allowed to perform there.
yeah, yeah. When I was still allowed to perform there, we did it there, and then it went away, and then we just started like doing it sporadically in different places. And I like this show so much. I'm like, it's fun. It's so much fun. It's really fun to do, and people seem to have fun doing it. So I should keep doing it. And then I figured, why not do it online since I'm at home and I don't have anything else to do.
And dude, that was great. Like this was the first time that Sydney Gant had mentioned it to me last week.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, I gotta fucking check it out because I remember seeing the graphic for it, but I had never watched it. And then when I saw it put up this week, I watched the one with Dorian.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, like this shit's going to be really fun. And then when you asked Tim to do it with me, I was like, all right, well, this is gonna be really good. And dude, I was fucking nervous all day because you never know like how something's gonna go until you're in the fucking midst of it. But within like a minute of fucking starting on that show, it was awesome and it was right in our wheelhouse and it was like getting to do what we wanted to do.
Yeah.
And although I was very disappointed, I didn't get into why I think R. Kelly should be uncanceled, man.
I was ready. I was ready for it. I'm still ready for it.
Yeah,
right,
and you were interacting with like the live audience the whole time, which I think is key to that kind of thing. But it was also interactive. It was built to be interactive with like voting and shit.
Yeah, exactly. It's just the audience went from like real people to people at home.
They need it.
Yeah,
Dude, you're doing them a service, bro.
Thank you. Thank you.
The people need you, and you're like, I will answer the fucking call, dude. Put my game show on the internet. Let them get the fuck in here.
Bad boy. Yeah, yeah.
Do you miss doing the live version at all?
Yeah. That was It was the live version was a little different. It'd be like teams of 3 versus teams of 3, so everyone would have one.
Okay.
Bad opinion. Yeah, but yeah, because I don't know. It's just the voting is more instant. It's a lot less producing. It's just a lot easier. Yeah.
How much do you miss doing stand up?
I do it on Instagram every so often. That's how much I miss it. Yeah.
Oh damn, really?
So much. Yeah. I don't know why. I never I don't know. Because I don't know. I didn't stop doing it for like 7 years, you know?
Yeah.
And then I don't have anything to take me away from it.
Yeah.
So I still have a focus on it.
Now, how much do you like the fucking socialization aspect? Because that's something that I always had a hard time with. But do you like everything that goes on like beforehand that happens afterward? Do you feel like that's part of it for you, or do you just like performing and that's it?
I feel like it's part of it, and I like it because I don't know. I feel like I like being around people, and if I go home, I'm just going to be alone anyway. So I don't have So I'd much rather like hang out and have fun because it's not like I don't hang. It's not excessive hanging. It's just I don't like a minor celebration, or like a you know how like union people go to the union hall. That's how I look at it. Like you're going to hang with people who, like, will understand your problems.
Going down to the lodge. That's all.
Yeah, you're going to the lodge. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Wilma, I'm going bowling. Yeah.
What's one thing that you're working towards that you want to accomplish at some point in your comedy career?
I don't know. I don't know. I just want to. I would like to do all the things, and then I don't have to do them anymore. You know, if I do it once and I'm like, I did it, that's fine. You know, if I do like a special and all that stuff,
yeah,
I just be satisfied with just a little bit. You know, just not a bunch. Just like, you know, just hey, there's enough for me too, right? Yeah.
Aww.
How did you end up in Lancaster from Detroit?
Oh, my parents got separated.
Oh.
Black people don't get divorced; they get separated. They're still divorced or married on the books, but yeah, that's it. And my mom moved back to my grandmom's house, and then my dad moved back. He was like, "I can't be too far away."
Oh,
yeah.
I would like to tell you, black people do get divorced, but it's not typically recognized legally because it's spelled D''.
They jump backwards over a broom.
Yeah.
But when you were in Detroit, like, were you in the fucking city Detroit?
Yeah.
To
No.
have to go from that to fucking Lancaster for people not familiar with that area, it's what's it like, an hour outside of Philly, and it's
Yeah. It's just like all Amish and farm. Yeah.
what would your interaction? Would you interact with those people at all, or they
The
steer
Amish
clear?
people?
Yeah.
No, you don't. And they don't. They do their thing. Like Amish people don't fuck with regular people or whatever they call it. The English. What do they call it? Yeah. That's And Detroit and Lancaster. Detroit. I was so happy to leave Detroit because like even like I was like concerned with like statistics.
Yeah.
You know. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I'm getting to that age when I'm not special, so I'm totally going to be one of the ones that die. Like,
Oh, damn, dude.
Oh my god.
Dude, but I gotta think, Lemaire. Like, I think if you had been more conscious of it, I gotta think that an Amish chick that's going on Rumspringa would have fucking had her sights set on you,
Yeah.
and just fucking wrecked your fucking bird.
I didn't even like. I didn't think of Amish. I never even like sexualized an Amish lady.
I have.
You're too pure, dude.
You want them to lift up that? It's like 3 skirts, isn't it?
It's like peeling an onion, dude.
Yeah, once you get past that second skirt, now you know things are heating up.
Yeah.
It's like peeling an onion. If you peel a few layers off, you start crying. But yeah, man, I'm a big fan of the Amish. There's a great Amish market near me, and it's the best food. They're the most polite people, and if anything tragic ever happens to my wife, I might make my way into the Amish community.
It's either crush beers in the desert and find aliens, or go full Amish and just build barns.
Tim, what would you do if you were just driving up there with your family one day after my wife died, and you just saw me with like a fucking mustacheless beard and a fucking an Orville Redenbacher hat, just on top of a roof,
upper lip full of slurped cum. Morning.
Yeah.
Dude, I would have dinner every night. Fuck, man.
Would you have a farm?
Yeah, you know what, dude? I work on a farm during the week.
Oh, really?
Ever since like the school that I work at got shut down in March, they have a fully functional farm, and they needed help keeping it going. And I was one of like 5 people who volunteered to go there and do that. And it's
real.
I like the farm life, man.
Yeah.
It is taken to me as well. I'm at home with using very basic tools. I like the solitude of it. Although I do listen to a lot of podcasts while I farm, so I don't know how frowned upon that would be in the Amish community, but
You could be Mennonite. Mennonites are like Amish, but with electricity.
Oh, I didn't know that was the difference. That's what they are?
I think so. It's like buckles and buttons. That's like the main difference. They're like
Mennonites are like Def Jam Amish.
Amish be like.
But Mennonites, we be like.
They build the stools that they hump. they're Def Jamish.
I always wanted to ask you guys this question. I don't know if you guys know. Long time, first time here. But why did you guys stop doing comedy? Because you guys are so funny.
Oh man. Tim, you want to go first?
I'm too autistic to I got to the point in stand up where I was like getting this is humiliating to phrase anything this way, like, well, my time in stand up. Especially since like I have to do more stand up, but I got to the point in stand up where I was like getting booked on shows, and I'm too autistic for the phase where it's like you have to kind of show people who you are before you can just start like talking the way that you normally talk, especially since I'm such a fucking retard.
Yeah, okay.
And I just had no patience for it, and I would lose patience with audiences where like I would come out just like way too hot. Yeah. Just way like, yo, what's up, you fucking retards? Like the way I talk to my friends, and don't get me wrong, I had a lot of fun, and I wasn't like eating shit, but I just the feeling of like introducing myself to an audience to me is excruciating.
Okay.
and it's my problem. It's not anything else.
I hear you.
But I'm over it. I'm over it. It's fine. I'm okay.
I think once we're able to fucking do it again, like I am going to get back on stage and do it more. I think a large part of just getting away from it was because like I had never achieved what I thought I was going to achieve when I initially set it out. And then, coupled with, various setbacks in different fucking aspects of my life, I just felt like, all right, I am wasting my fucking time here. I remember the last time that, I don't know that I was on stage, but when I finally made the decision that I was just going to not do it for a while, I had a weekend at Punchline. And I don't know what it is about Punchline, but I eat shit every fucking time that I perform there. I've never done well there. And that was just the fucking nail in the coffin. And I was like counting the minutes for like each show to be finished. Yeah. And I just didn't want to have that feeling again because, you just get tired of fucking, you get paid nothing. You're not appreciated. Yeah. And it's just like, what am I fucking doing?
Yeah.
And, I got lucky, I found like, I get so much joy out of doing this with Tim. The people that listen are so fucking cool. It's awesome to interact with them. In the process of doing that, like we're building genuine relationships with people because I'm finding that everything that I'd wanted out of stand-up, I'm getting just out of doing this fucking podcast. But with that said, I feel like now that I have that, I would probably enjoy doing stand-up again more because I'm not searching for that anymore.
Yeah.
So I'll get to have it's kind of like, stand-up I'll view as like a side bitch now as opposed to like trying to get a girl to like me.
Yeah.
Mike, speaking of those strong relationships, I do keep an eye on the YouTube chat like while we're streaming. And someone Cut Spear called me fucking punk rock Ned Flanders, and I can't shake the feeling, dude. He really fucking horse collared me with that, and I've been trying to recover for like 35 minutes now, and it's just too good. It's
I also noticed that somebody said LeMaire has very strong Gerald Levert vibes.
I'll take it. My mom always says that. I'll take it.
Yeah, I will say something nice about like when I started tampering down on like the live stand up. I was doing a show at Good with McKeever, a weekly show where it was like booked as like a stand up showcase, which to me and McKeever was instantly boring.
I think I got booked on it once and you guys weren't there and it broke my heart.
Oh. Well, so what happened was that like we would just instantly trash the format every week. So if someone in the middle of their set, if they were just talking about something that me and McKeever wanted to talk about, we would keep them on stage after their set and just bullshit with them. And eventually we just started booking less people so that we could just bullshit with them. Yeah. And then eventually we just stopped booking anybody and we would just do an hour unplanned. And it was easily the most fun I ever had doing stand-up. But then doing normal stand-up like around that, I was just like, it's not that thing. Like Rainey filled in for McKeever a couple times, and it was the same thing. It was just like, oh man, this fucking rules.
Dude, that's a secret recipe: is doing this shit with your friends, whatever it is that you're fucking doing. If you could do the shit you want to do with your friends, it's like, all right, whatever happens, and it's fine. Like, who are those people for you, LeMaire?
Dorian Vasquez.
Yeah, Dorian's the man.
He's the man. Jay Simpson, he's the man. He's real funny. He plays like he does music comedy. It's funny. Funny, okay.
Dude, there's no stigma here, bro.
Yeah, okay. I was just Okay.
But I know what you're talking about. Yeah, like people want to roll their eyes when they hear musical comedy, but like I feel like that's like '90s shit.
Yeah,
like rolling your eyes about that kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Those are the.
I remember. I'm sorry, go ahead, buddy. Finish.
Oh, those are my mains. Yeah. Yeah.
I was going to say, in regards to the musical comedy thing, like I felt that before. Like there was a comic who since passed away, Tim Ramis. I was like, oh, this shit's lame. This sucks. The reality was, he did a lot better than I did at Philly's Funniest, and I realized that was the basis of my feelings toward that. Now, once that was finished and I got to see him perform more, and it was just like I got out of my own fucking retarded thinking. It's like, all right, not only is this dude super fucking cool, but he's really fucking funny too.
Yeah. I didn't. Yeah. Tim's great. He was great. I remember.
And it's personally like that was one of the things that took me a while to get over it, is that people can be funny in things that you might not typically recognize as being like a format that you might find enjoyable.
Yeah, like someone in The Office. They're really funny in The Office, and you're like, oh, oh shit, you gotta appreciate that guy.
Yeah, you do. Like when I first started, man, I was such a fucking dickhead. It was just like I viewed myself as like the bad boy. And if you didn't do like my type of comedy, man, I fucking hated you, and I was a real fucking cocksucker about it. At the time, social media wasn't that big, but there was a Yahoo group that all the Philly comedians would be involved in called Drunk Philly Comics, and it was always like, "Fuck you, this guy's a cocksucker, this and that," and it's just like it didn't occur to me that like I was just a dickhead the entire fucking time. And this actually got pretty fucking bad. There was one time where I got hammered one night, and I emailed a lady who was just I had never met before. By own occasion, she's a very cool, very funny lady. But because I didn't like, her version of comedy, or what I interpreted her version of comedy, I never even seen her perform. I sent her this fucking email where I was just like, "Fuck you, you suck. Who do you think you are?" And ultimately, she was very cool about it. I realized what a fucking psychopath I was being, and like a couple weeks later, I sent her like an apology email. And she was just like, "All right, no hard feelings." But
Yeah.
it was fucked up, man. And it's, all because people were different than from what I did. And it's like, I didn't view that as being, worthy of my fucking approval or non-approval.
Yeah.
Lemare, have you had any notable comedy beefs that you regret?
Oh my God. Tim, you guys were out of comedy by the time this happened, but when I was in Philly, I am in Philly, but when I first came to Philly, I did this thing. I was like, "There's only 5 funny women in Philadelphia."
Yeah, okay, that does ring a bell.
Yeah, it went real bad, but I think I've recovered. I think they like me now. But yeah, that was I had a beef with every woman in Philadelphia. I just had to.
You're negging them all at the same time. Cast a wide neg.
Yeah, and 3 years later, look here, I'm a successful, not a virgin anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, was it one of them that gave you the pussy?
No. It was when
Lemare sitting back like, "I rest my cums." If you wanted to do that now, if you wanted to really ruffle some feathers, what you could do is say the same thing, except change it to like, "These 5 women are the only good allies in Philadelphia."
Yeah.
You get death threats. Women just start choking their dogs.
The one thing about that lady is she did go, "This African American," like she was proper about it. Like she didn't.
I thought black was good. I thought African American was too condescending now.
Oh, what?
I'm here to listen. No.
Dude, message her right now,
Bro,
LeMaire.
I've seen interactions where it's like you could just say black, and I'm just like I'm gonna stay in the house all the time.
The video just takes on a whole new tone now. I didn't even like think of it that way. I was like, she's being nice, but now you're like, no, she was being a dickhead the whole time.
Well, I don't even know she knew she was being a dickhead. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to say you can't win because that is not a good look.
Yeah, we won already. There's 4 officers in jail.
Oh man, that is fucking cool, dude. That fucking I'm not gonna talk about any of that. I mean, it's been talked to death. We're just celebrating, dude. A cab. Just fine now. They should do more. They should do charity boxing events where people could just sign up to box cops. Don't you feel like that would relieve a lot of tension? Just get someone to get a commission to sanction it, and win, lose, or draw. Everyone gets their aggression out.
I felt that way working in schools where it would really do wonders if students got to fight teachers.
Yeah.
Wait, when you were a teacher or a student?
When I was working at school, I never technically taught, but
Yeah.
I would have to like fucking be like a mediator for like kids beefing with fucking teachers, and it was just like it's just so much simpler for you guys just to fucking fight, and for somebody to clearly establish dominance, and the other person just to realize like, all right, now I got to shut the fuck up.
That is the problem with schools. Is like nobody respects the hierarchy. You gotta assert dominance.
Like, how often would you side with the kids? Like, this teacher's being a fuckface.
I would say about 30% of the times. Like there was one time where I freaked out on a staff person because he referred to two of the kids in my program as retards.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah.
What if Good Will Hunting was actually about the two, Robin Williams and Matt Damon, training to fight each other?
They have that movie. It's the one with Ice Cube and Charlie Day. It's the same movie, but they're fighting.
Huh. Wait, is that a real movie?
Yeah, there's a real movie. Yeah, you didn't know?
No. Is it a student-teacher situation?
No, it's two teachers fighting.
Oh, it's two teachers. No. It's got to be a student versus a teacher.
Oh, okay. All right.
Dude, Fritz is crashing a car into me over and over and over again. It's okay, bub.
Someone
No,
said
it's fine.
looting in the chat.
Yeah, he's going wild. He's blowing up ATMs in my living room. Look at these fucking play school M80s. Oh my god.
All right, buddy.
You want
LeMaire, I can't thank you enough for coming on, dog.
Oh,
You are the fucking man. Your show fucking rules, man.
Thank you guys for doing it. It was great. I really like thank you guys for having me. It really means a lot. You don't even know how much it means. Thank you so much.
Dude, well, you're fucking welcome anytime, man. And you're somebody that I like a lot and I would like to do more shit with, man. So whatever we could fucking do together, let's make it happen, man. Because
oh yeah, sweet.
I didn't even realize how long we've been fucking talking to each other.
Yeah, dude.
I'm sorry. I lost track of time.
It's all good. I had fun.
Damn, LeMaire. Thanks for having us on Feud.
Thank you for having me on here. Am I the first non-dad?
No, we've had some.
Okay.
Actually, yeah. No. No. Man. Yeah, check out Feud. I can't, dude. I want to do Feud in person.
Yeah.
That's the kind of shit that I love doing. That was my favorite part, and it continues my favorite part of doing like live shit was like a weird thing like fucking Feud.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
So end the quarantine, get us in there.
Yeah, absolutely. Anytime.
All right. You have anything else to plug? Are you still podcasting with Dorian?
Oh no, we do. I have the Alt Black podcast with King Cobb and Brandon Mitchell. ALT.
I like those guys.
Yeah, it's a fun podcast. We try to make white or black stuff accessible to white people.
Oh, I could use that.
Yeah, it's not like we just talk about black life and we make it relatable. Like
Mm-hmm. Instead of like making it confrontational.
Yeah.
Wrong word. Didn't want to. Immediately regretted it. You're trying to share it, is what I'm saying.
It's like a cookout. We're extending plates to cook at a cookout.
Wow.
Oh, beautiful.
You're the fucking sweetest, dude. Don't ever change.
Thank you.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna hop in the YouTube chat right now. I'll wrap up the audio version of the podcast. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you guys on the Patreon this week. Love you, dogs.
Love you guys. Later. LeMaire, you are the fucking man, dude. Thank you.
Dude, thank you. I really appreciate this.
Yo, what's up with the chat? Let me apologize for Fritz there at the end. Actually, let me not apologize. This is my fucking life. I don't hide anything. Fritz, come over here. Fritz, come here, Bob.
I'm gonna go smoke weed, guys.
All right, buddy. I'll talk to you soon, LeMaire. You're the best, dude.
Thanks for fucking chilling with us, dude.
I'll see you, buddy.
Ebony and Ivory. What up, Chef? What up, renal failure? Dana, man. God damn, Cut Spear. The Cut Spear was hit me with punk rock Ned Flanders. Destroyed me. Renal failure. The fucking D apostrophe force. I saw Andy Pace in there. Thank you, fucking Bub, so much for chilling with us. If you didn't catch Feud while we were doing it live, go over on Facebook, look up LeMaire Lee. It'll be shared to his page in its entirety, and it was so fucking fun.
Yeah, that was a fucking blast, man. I can't wait to do that shit again.
Bringing back the Twitch stream on Sunday morning. I got to test my setup, so it's not going to be boring, but I might be shooting stuff, which I don't truly enjoy. I thought I got you on the Ed Kemper on Feud, but that Flanders line rule. Yeah, the Flanders line sent me out. What were you about to say, Mike? I'm sorry, I cut you off.
I forget, but you want to head over to the Patreon in a few minutes?
Yeah. Yeah, let's kick up the Patreon. Let me take care of some shit over here.
Yeah, dude, whatever you're ready.
All right. Thanks
I'm
for